So I completed the WBC programs, and let me tell you, this took forever. And in today's video, I'm pretty much going to be going with you step by step on how I completed this program. You don't have to do it exactly like me, but this is how I kind of completed it as efficiently and as fast as possible. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. It's been a couple months. I've unfortunately come down with a real ear and like sickness at the same time, along with my parents, and it's just been a whole lot. So again, if you guys do like this content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button as we're trying to grow the channel a little bit more. Now, the first step is you want to go into the moments right here. Into the main menu, go straight into the moments, do some of these, do the starter moments, get these out of the way, just knock them out quick. Then you're going to go into this WBC Pool A, B, C, and D moments. You're going to knock all of these out. Some of them are going to be pitching moments, some of them are going to be hitting moments. You're just going to knock all of these out, right? Super quick, super easy. This is going to get you a little bit into the program as a starter. It's going to be, some of them are going to be a little bit difficult. I felt like some of them, I don't know, just my swing wasn't hitting them where I needed to be, but that's just me, right? Some people are going to complete it faster than others. Anyways, once you get this done, you're going to go back into Diamond Dynasty. And for people that are new and starting the game, these menus could look very strange to you. I'm going to be honest, I've been playing this game for years and these menus look weird to me. Now, what you're going to do is going to get some getting used to. I need some time getting used to. But what you're going to do is you're going to come into the program. You're going to see all the cards you're going to get. Once you've completed all the moments, I don't remember which card I got up to when I completed all the moments, but you're going to get some of these players. Once you get these players, you're going to have certain missions getting 2 hits, extra base hits, strikeouts, some are pitchers, wins, yada yada yada. Now you have to do all of these, and let me clarify, you have to do every single one of these. If you want to, you can do this repeatable thing, and this is where I think the grind got a little bit too long, because they made it individual repeatable XP for the gold and the diamond. So you have to do both the 2000 for the gold and 2000 for the diamond at least once to complete the program. If not, and I kind of hate this, you're going to end up at 99 stars in the program. And I hate that they're having you needing to complete all this to finish it. Once you got some of the cards, once you did some of the missions, just relax for a second, go into the showdown. For people that don't know what showdown is, essentially what you do is you draft a squad and you go up against a singular pitcher. For instance, there's Mason Ryan, Mason Miller, Paul Skeens, and a plethora of other people that you're going to also attain their card with for the collection, which we'll get to a little bit later. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go in, you're going to draft your team. You could pick whoever you want. Honestly, there really is no bad answer. Honestly, if you want to do the left-righty splits, if you want to play your matchups, you could do that. I usually go with who I play with the most, and then you're going to get these perks at the end that are very important. I always recommend getting like exit velo in the 7th inning and stuff. And this is just an example. So once you do all that, you go through the bosses, you complete it, and you'll get some of those cards, right? The ones that says are rewards upon beating the bosses. Now, this could be a little bit higher difficulty for some people. Sometimes I struggle with it, I'm not even gonna lie, but it's fairly pretty easy. Once you complete that, you should get the 30 or some stars in the program, which will then get you even more players. Once you have a plethora of players that you can put on your squad, you're going to go into the events. Now, you don't have to go into the events immediately if you don't want to go into one-on-one competitive gameplay, right? I went into it because, yes, there is one mission, I believe in the XP program, or one of them, the multiplayer program, that you need 5 wins and a couple home runs in this event. So go into it, grab your squad, get some of the parallel XP that you need for the program, bust out some of these multiplayer programs, which also does give you some of the WBC cards you need for the collection. Again, we're going to talk about the collection a little bit here in a second. As you can see, you get all these juicy diamonds. all of them. Look at it. You got fan favorites. You got Nelson Cruz, who usually has a pretty good swing. Aaron Nola, super cool cards that I'm just super excited to unlock. Hopefully that I can get them as soon as possible and do some Diamond Dynasty ranked game. So that should be really fun. Honestly, the biggest card I want, obviously, as a Dodgers fan, I want the Will Smith. He's just calling my name and usually has a really great swing. Now, as you can see, some of these missions are catered to the event. Some of them are just in general, just play the game, get the strikeouts, do what you got to do, right? You get some for event, you get one for event wins, so you're just constantly getting stuff as long as you're playing the game realistically. Now there is another method that you can do to just kind of make this go a little bit faster. Now sometimes this does go faster, sometimes it doesn't, only because you're bad at hitting, and I'll get into that in a second. But right now, we're going to take a look at what these cards are for in terms of a collection. They're all towards this Fernando Tatis Jr., and I'm excited to get him. I did pull his live series, which was kind of cool, and hopefully that just means that I'm going to do well with this other card, because I have used the other one and I do like his swing. So hopefully this 99 Tatis is really good. I'm really excited. But what you want to do is you want to get all the cards that you've collected and you want to hit this X button, I believe it was, and you want to collect them all. Now, I do feel like this is a little bit overdue in terms of collecting. I feel like it should be one button maybe, and then you press another button and you collect them all. Instead of having to kind of hold it, I feel like it's a little tedious, but digress. It's not that big of an issue. Anyways, you're going to collect some of these cards and you're going to get even more cards. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. You're just going to get cards on cards on cards on cards just by playing the game, right? And that's a good thing that I love about MLB is they're pretty no money spent friendly. Even though I feel like the grind this year is a little bit too long. Hopefully they can make some adjustments throughout the year when it comes to their content. But I digress. Anyways, the next thing you could do, if you want to do it before the events, if you want to do it after the events, it really doesn't matter. If you want to go into this conquest, they're going to have a couple of them. They're going to have 4 of them. I recommend doing all of them just so you can get some more packs and more XP as you're doing it. And what you want to do is you want to go into this WBC map that has a bunch of goals that you want to do. You get more cards, you get more packs. We're almost done with it. And for people that aren't familiar with Conquest, it's pretty much a turn-based map game. Essentially what I'm showing you right here is you collect the number of fans, and each spot you pretty much take over those fans. And yeah, it's pretty much simulating up until you go against the bases, which are called strongholds. And as you see right here, we're making our way towards a stronghold. This is just kind of an explanation for people that have never played the game or have played any previous MLB editions. And you're just like, what the hell is this new game mode? I have no idea what it is, and I'm so confused. So once you get to the stronghold, depending on how many fans you have, it's going to based on the difficulty. If you're a crazy crackhead and you want to go on Legend and Hall of Fame and just be good at the game and overly try, that's fine. Me personally, I always just try to do it on veteran or rookie to just go as fast, get my hits, get my wins, get out of there as quick as I can. I don't really put too much thought to it. You could go on all-star and not really mess up your type of pacing, but I just go in there and do whatever. Get in, get out, right? Now, the second method you could do instead of wanting to do like the conquest first or events, if you just want to get these PXP missions done, I recommend going into the vault, grabbing Costco, grabbing, a high elevation stadium. You just go in there, go to the most popular or whatever. There's a bunch of them on there. You go in there, you download it. You then have to upload it yourself. It gives you access to be able to play on that stadium. You go back into Diamond Dynasty and you're going to go straight over into this menu. Look at me. I feel like I'm navigating something I don't even know. All right, so you're going to go into the play versus CPU. You could go against the Rockies, the White Sox. It doesn't really matter. Oakland. Just pick a really bad team. Usually it's Colorado or something. Anyways, then you're going to use the created stadium. And again, sometimes I wasn't even hitting home runs and I was getting perfects. I was getting singles, doubles, outs, because it just feels like right now the game is also playing a little bit weird. I feel like I've been getting a little bit too much lineouts for my liking. especially with perfects. I feel like there's a few things that need to be changed because it feels a lot like 25, but with a few minor adjustments. So we'll have to wait and see. But pretty much that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get a bunch of it. You won't get as much XP as you would playing in online multiplayer games. They did reveal that in one of the SDS streams, the multipliers and all that stuff that you get upon playing offline or online. So again, you can grind this program multiple ways. That's just kind of how I went about it, being a veteran player at this game. And this is what the squad is looking like, man. The squad's looking pretty beefy, looking pretty nice. There's obviously a few adjustments here you see out of position. I was flipping guys around. I haven't really played a game. I haven't done too much. I just plugged them in. But anyways, these are the cards. They all look great. But anyways, that's it. The quick, fast, in a hurry. It took me about 2 to 3 days to do it, but if you guys like these videos, man, please hit that subscribe button. We got more things to come, and I will catch you guys next time. Deuces.